we go. I think it's fair to say it's a stream. Oh. Hello. Let me push the right button. Oh, no. Hello, folks. Welcome. Into today's stream is Monday. We're back. We're here for some more Final Fantasy 16, as we have been doing on the channel. Definitely still a little bit sleepy today, but I am fine. I've been up since very early, but I did get some sleep last night, so I'll take it. Given the way things have been going recently, I'll take it. So I have a little bit of coffee. That is, I had a little bit. We'll see if that helps. So yeah, we'll pick up some more 16 in just a minute. Yes. I was just looking, and we have the the achievement, from stone to sand, exact revenge, which we did do. Apparently 46% of players have this achievement, so 46% of players get that far. Which is not bad, actually. Might be less than half, but whoop, hey, nuggets. I also sorted out today some VODs that were missing on the channel because I was all out of sorts last week, so they should be going up the next couple of days, and then along with the VODs from this week will go up the usual time and all that stuff. And also I found out there was like a weird processing error on one of them, so I had to re-export it. Whatever. YouTube being YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, we're back for some more 16. Hope you had a good weekend. Had a pretty good weekend. We did some gaming on Saturday. Took it pretty easy yesterday. I've been adjusting to what seems to be a new schedule that my body, I think, is finally adjusting to a different sleep schedule. Although I'm trying to finesse it right now because it's still not great. It's like the past couple of days have been you get an intense amount of sleepiness and go to bed at like 10:30, wake up at 1 or like 2, go back to bed, and then wake up at like 5 5 or 6, and then not really be able to get back to sleep after that. So it's like, on the whole, it's 6 or 7 hours of sleep, which is not bad. It's better than I was doing, but it's just at like very much not the time that I'm used to. So I'm trying to make it closer to 8 hours, and also it's a more reasonable time to get up. Yeah, but I'm happy to take it and work with it and see if I can't make that a new normal in a slightly more reasonable time frame. But we'll see. So yes, as for today, Final Fantasy 16, which we'll get started in just a minute. Last we left off, well, I mean, the last stream we had like absolute cinema with the with fighting Titan. That was crazy. Absolutely wild. Yeah. And we also learn about the Waludas and their relationship with Kupka and how I am blanking on his name, but yeah. Still retro. Look, we started with this title and we're keeping it. Yeah. We found out that they've been up to something. And because we took the power, or we copied his power. I don't know exactly how Clive's whole deal works, and we have not been told. So that's, you know. But Clive, I initially thought he was kind of like stealing the power, but I think he's copying it because Kupka could still access it. So Clive is Kirby. Is basically what's going on. He does a power copy, you know. So yeah, we had to fight Titan, who just got bigger and bigger because in order to access Titan again, they got him all hopped up on ether, and that didn't end well. It made an even bigger Titan that we had to kind of just climb up as a freak. Yeah, it seems to steal it, but they can still turn into that icon. Yeah, it's like they don't have access to it, but they can get access again, I guess, because that's what happened with Benedicta and with Kupka. They were then both able to find another way to access it. Yeah, from losing control. Yeah. But at least initially, when Clive steals the power, they can't access it. But then they have to find another way. It's like they have an access code, but their means of using that access code is stolen. I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe they'll explain how it works. Maybe they won't. Or maybe they'll explain how it works, but it won't make any sense. That's probably a good bet. Alright. Well, there's only one way to find out if they will do any of those three things. And that's to play the game. So let's do that. The interesting thing is that, like, Clive has stolen the power, and so we have access to, you know, Titan and Ramu and Ifrit and Phoenix for like combat stuff. But he has only been able to transform himself into Ifrit. We haven't seen him turn into, or like some, or whatever, Prime, that's what they call it. Prime as Titan or any of the other ones, and I don't even know if he can. Oh, wait a minute. Bet. Yeah, okay. I wonder if he can do that. Hey, with the 5 months of Prime. All right, let's continue. Yeah, better look at the at the concept art when we start up here. Okay, so what were we doing? Oh right, I had it in my head it was side quests, but we are actually gathering materials. It's kind of a side quest, but it's in the main quest. We're gathering materials for Mid in order to build a thing, and once she's built the thing, she will go and visit Sid's grave. So we need to actually go across to the desert gate, which is Well, it's this way.
Did the constables test you
roughly.
properly before they gave you that bread?
Oh.
Made from the
Yeah. Yeah, we can go out that way.
stoneware.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you
Oh yeah, there's the guy with his unique
leave some for the
breads.
rest of us?
Yeah,
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Yep.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Oh yeah, we did bring Gav with us, yeah. And we also have a potion.
Guess we're all ready.
I hadn't realized I needed a potion so badly. Oh, is it? I guess we're just going over here. Where could he be? Can you find Gav? There he is. What's up?
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never.
Why,
I've had
aye,
a quick
man?
scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can.
Ah, yeah.
Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if stardust is what Blackthorn wants, stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Alright.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Okay. Gather stardust. Alright, sure. Sounds good. Yep. Stardust.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Well, Clive is not the brains of the operation. Stardust. Black sand. Oh, there's some. I'm surprised they haven't given us anything to fight just yet. There's got to be one more piece somewhere. Huh? Yeah, that's a different item. I'm just gonna go and get that. Ah, well. 10 gil is 10 gil. You know? Some over here, maybe? Nope. Nah, I can't use Torgal to sniff it out. Shame. Really not. Up there it is. There it is.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
I bet Gav's in trouble. Yeah. Oh, no, he's fine. Damn it. Fine.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Have some stardust.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh. Okay. What's on your mind, Gav? Oh.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Went on a date with Gav.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
Yeah.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other.
Well.
You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Nah.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
You keep going.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Especially since Kupka is dead now.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Just seeing if there was anything else. There might be some hunts, but we can do that whenever. Alright, let's go. Let's use the fast travel. Get out of here. Alright, Blackthorn.
Alright, Clive. I gave all that stardust to Blackthorn just like I promised.
I got everything Blackthorn asked for. How'd it go over in Dalimil?
Right. What is it you actually are doing, sir?
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together.
Oh, that's what
then.
it was. Thermal plating.
It'll take
Right.
some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Alright,
Thank you,
alright.
Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Da 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 da. Okay.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's quick travel.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Right. What have you got?
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, right. We still have to do it.
So,
Yeah.
what's next?
Bunch of what?
The helm, of course.
The
For
helm.
this, we'll be repurposing fallen
The
scrap.
helm.
Salvage from the ruins.
Ah.
I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Oh.
Ah, but we don't have to.
Oh.
Sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Oh. How
What's
convenient.
the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
The old details. Helena.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then.
Oh.
Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat.
Oh.
That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air.
I
Now,
see.
were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect,
Why?
the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
It seems
This is where the
bad.
helm
Yep,
comes in.
don't want to do
It
that.
connects
Yep.
to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal
I
sink to
really
absorb
don't
all
know
that
why you're
excess
telling
energy.
me all of
Our
this,
experiments
but
have shown that fallen
okay.
ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able
Yep,
to make today.
sure.
And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust,
Cool.
making them the perfect
Yep.
material for our
Great.
protective hood.
Sounds-
Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Thank goodness.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay. Letting off steam 2. Alright. Before I make further pass, let's just restock.
I think Mid might need some help.
And let's do a quick
I
restock.
just started reading books that don't have any.
Maybe see if I can make anything, or I probably can't craft anything. I don't think I have the materials. We'll see if there are any hunts, maybe.
Clive. Not saying Fornian, do you?
Nah. Nope. What about reinforcing? Nope.
Anything else?
Stock up.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then.
Just a potion, thanks very much.
Price than that.
And then we gotta check the hunts.
We're seeing troops amassing it.
Oh, there are some more. Empty hovel in Dalmekia, the Cattery in Dalmekia, and we have no idea wherever that is. Fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. That's a S rank. Those are all in Dalmekia, so we could go and take a look at that as well.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What have we got here?
Here's everything we've received
Ooh.
and everything promised.
Our token. Briar clamshells and desert rose. And 800 ability points. Inspiration to us all from a nameless patron. Thank you, nameless patron.
All yours.
And there's some other stuff.
Come again. I may
Cool.
have more for you.
Okay. Open the world map. So that's where we need to go if we want to do the. We want to do that. Hold on a minute. Since I can view the map, local map, that's good. Okay, let's have a look at the hunt board. Empty Hovel, the Cattery. They're in Dalmekia. Do I know where that is? Oh. No. Oh. Whoa. There's so much more here that I haven't seen. Oh. Interesting. Can I actually go there? Let's find out. And briefly look at the concept art. This way.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff.
Now,
sir.
Dusan, I know you're keen, but
Oh, where did all the men drop it?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No. I'm telling you, it's gone.
I think I couldn't go that way before. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Nope. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Sort of like a little hiccup on Chatty's end, but I believe we're okay. Alright. So it's this way that we haven't been. I wonder if this is... We haven't had reason to go here yet. We might get it later.
This might take a while.
Or not. Leg eater. Concerning. We'll probably have to, we might have to come here later for some other parts. So I might be getting ahead of myself. I just want to look around. Well, I leveled up. Oh, there's a larger part you don't know if you can access just yet. Okay. Oh. Oh. Fields of Karava. Ooh. Let's go down here. Just let's see what's down here. Some ruins. Some big the open steppe, I think. Wow. No, this is more of a savanna, I think. Maybe. Yeah. There's probably something in those ruins. Oh. Hitting all the combos.
Nice try.
There we go. Definitely wasn't unnecessary. Absolutely needed to use all of that. What's this then? These are some ruins for sure. Oh, from there. Okay, well this is not. Ah, yeah, there we go. Getting cut off on a couple of places here. We can go to the empty hovel, which I think is one of the hunt locations.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
How about now? Yeah.
Good girl.
Let's go. Oh god, turning circle on this chocobo is pretty wide. Wait, do we ever lose interest? Okay.
Easy.
Dismount.
Be safe.
Wait, do we ever lose aggro? Oh, damn it, got out. go. Oh. Yeah, petting that kitty's belly. Trap. Okay. Ah, empty hovel. This is the spot. I think this is one of the spots. We'll find out in due course. Oh, chest. Ah, yeah, I think it's these wasps. Or whatever they are. Oh, soul stingers.
They don't look happy.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I see. I see. There we go. That's what I need. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Nice.
Peace at last.
So the other place was the cattery, I think it was called, which is not anywhere here. So it's probably, it might be over there. So, you know, let's go to the obelisk and take just a brief jaunt that way. Oh, hello. Do you have stuff to say?
I hear you've been busy.
Ah, right, okay.
Try not to
Just
die.
the usual stuff.
Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working? Maybe.
I'm interested in the pacing of this. I mean, I know I'm taking my time now to go and do some side quests and hunts, so that's on me. But you also have like the,
Come on.
you know, ebb and flow between big climactic battles and then chilling back in the hideout, trying to build something. Not really sure what we're doing at the moment. Other than, I guess we're just trying to finish a project for Mid so that we can pay a visit to Sid's grave. Let's go down here. And confirmed, we can lose aggro if we run away far enough. So, that's fine by me.
No mistakes.
So, I was trying to dismount gracefully, but alright. There we go. Okay, so I actually cannot go this way. I forgot, because we did come down here before. But we actually just, literally we can't go this way, so. Okay. No.
Ready, go?
I also don't think they would give me hunts that I can't access at the moment. Yeah. Except for the one that's just like question mark, question mark, question mark. We'll get to that when we get to it, I guess. Huh? See, why do I have to get off my chocobo to talk to them?
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang, leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
I see. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, they just don't give you a hint. No, they don't tell you anything. Oh. Okay, so this isn't... The other place I was looking for is the Cattery, right? I think that's what it was called. It's none of those places. None of those. Yeah. Well, it was something like that. So it's probably down here somewhere. Through this network of caves and stuff. Oh. I think that is something that's been missing in some of the, well, not missing, but I guess it's just that this game has a little bit of a sense of exploration, you know? I wouldn't say it's been missing from the main entries, it hasn't, but of the kind where, like, it's not exactly, I don't know. Oh.
Finished.
covered. There we go. Well, I guess it's interesting because 15 has tried to give you that sense of exploration and so on. But it definitely felt like it was at odds with its story for pretty much the whole time. I guess the closest one, you know, I'm not like outside of 14, probably 12. Now that I think, I mean, this area in particular is big, big 12 vibes, big deserty area. Okay, just getting turned around there. Because I think that was something that was there in the earlier games, where you had more of a sense of exploration, and then things sort of tightened up and got a lot more linear. Yeah. But there is a little bit of it in here. There's a little bit of exploration.
This won't be easy. Nice try.
This is the thing, I didn't realize. I think the best thing to do is you just open up combat by spamming everything. Everything you have access to. Just go all out. Just gonna use all my moves. Oop. What's down here? A chest? What's in the chest? Was this worth it? No. Man, I'm loving this environment though. It's really... You can see how things have stepped up. But yeah, what's funny is like 15 had a lot more... Was definitely... Let's see, here's this thing again. A chronolith is detected nearby. I can't do shit with it, but whatever. The 15 had a lot more stuff going on, but I felt like, yeah, like I said, it was at odds with the story. And I wasn't that drawn to it. Here, there's much less of it. But I'm actually kind of like, no, I want to go and like see what's, you know, find this hunt and do this. And also, it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, they build in. You just had a whole thing with Gab where it's like, you know, you can take a break, right? You don't have to be doing this all the time. Yeah, your country has been invaded and your dad has been assassinated. Anyway, let's go fishing. Yeah, like, and on some level, you know, plenty of games are like that. And that's fine, but I don't know. It really didn't work for me. I think because, in large part, the boys are so serious. At least Noctis is very, you know, very serious-minded. And so it feels like, no, like, Noctis's character should not be screwing around fishing for like 20 hours before going and doing the main plot. Like, he really shouldn't be doing that. Doesn't fit the character at all.
No holding back.
Oop. Oh, Torgal did a transform. I haven't noticed. I guess he's been doing that. Because turns out he can do that. Yeah, if it railroaded you a bit more and then opened up, it would have worked better. You do a lot of railroading, it feels entirely pointless later. Yeah. Yeah. The whole structure of 15... I mean, that's his biggest... Is that his biggest downfall? It probably is. That and, like, putting relevant information in supplementary materials. Abandoned fishing village. This also has big, like...
This must have been a fishing village.
So...
Before everyone left.
Big, like, future side quest location. Hold on, I'm just trying to get this. There we go. Remember if they tell you that Sid and your daddy's progresses it went on a big adventure in the game? Not until like you're leaving for I forget where, but not until you get on the boat. And then Sid is like, here's the picture of, and yeah, the way it's framed is kind of implied that you already know what Sid is talking about. It's like, hey, look, here's a photo of me and your dad when we went on the road trip. You know. And yeah, that's I think the only time. I guess there is a bridge. Is that a bridge? Huh. Well, let's go down this way and see what's down here. See, I knew that was a thing. So I don't think this is where the hunt is. But yeah, the whole thing, yeah, 15 really felt like you were playing half a story. Because, I mean, you kind of were. It's interesting as well, like I'm thinking about, you know, there are other games where you have a sense of urgency but you also screw around and it doesn't matter as much. But I think part of the problem is, well, like I was saying, because their characters are defined a lot more strongly than in like early Final Fantasy games. Is this a mark? No, that's just a regular. That's just a regular enemy. It really doesn't feel like it fits. Okay, so this is not... this was not it. Dicking around works better than it should in Shenmue, despite theoretical urgency. Not sure why, yeah. Yeah, it is funny, because some games I am prepared to accept that and it kind of works, but in some games it doesn't. Okay, so this is not... No, this is nowhere. This is nowhere. I don't think I can... I don't know where I'm... Okay, I don't know where I'm going. It's not any of these places, I'll tell you that much. Unless I can go, like, this way. Any other areas that I haven't been to? Oh, there's the cattery. Okay. Alright, in that case, let's travel back to the inn and go south from there. That probably makes more sense. Yeah.
My carpet.
Take a sniff.
Now,
Had to zoom in.
I know you're keen.
So if we go just... Yeah, okay.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Plates and pots.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Ride like the wind. But yeah, I think generally speaking, as characters get more and more defined and more like well realized, at least, you know, in terms of, well, at least when it comes to Final Fantasy characters, maybe. But yeah, it's like harder to make it make sense. I don't know. You know what else I think it is?
Time to fight.
I think it's the, you know, the activities are like going fishing or camping or like going looking for pot noodles, and not so much like one of the things that is in there that I didn't do much of, but it's like you can go and explore more ruins to find what was it, the royal weapons, that's what it was. And that actually makes sense because that's like you gaining power to, you know, to defeat the Empire. Whereas like when friggin' Prompto is like, oh, I want to go see the Chocobos, it's like, dude, we really don't have time for that. We really just cannot make that a priority right now. But naturally we had to go and find an egg for our delicious pot noodle. Sorry, cup noodle. So it should be around this corner. Is it this pack of dogs? It must be. Oh, no, it's the big one. The big Grimalkin. Ah. This pack of wild dogs is also here. Ah.
Wait, time for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
I guess we gotta defeat these first. Yeah, new enemies approach, huh? More new enemies. New enemies. So many enemies. Oh, I should have stocked up while I was back in town. Oh well. Never mind. Okay. Phase 1. Now phase 2. Big guy.
Too slow. Let's try.
Harry. Whoop. There we go. Titan punch. Woo! Ah, success. Oh.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Okay. Let's hop back to the hideaway before we go anywhere else. Here we are. Let's restock my potions and stuff.
And what can I do for you?
I would like potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
More potions.
It's better I'll be here. Finished, are you?
I have the hide, but I don't know that. Can I make anything out of that?
What do you need? What do you want?
Presumably at some point. The Linux release was 16, they were very clear. This is not an open world game, yeah. They want to avoid those expectations. Yeah, I can understand that. And to be fair, it isn't an open world game. We just have a little bit of exploration we can do in some areas. Otherwise it is fairly linear. It's linear, although it's linear in the sense that, like, you know, it puts you into one zone after another. But you are fairly free to sort of wander around.
I've seen troops amassing at every point.
As opposed to something like, you know, 13, where you were in corridors the whole time. Alright, so what does this say? Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we've been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effort, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. So that's got to be in Rosaria, but we can come back to that at a later time, I think. Yeah, pretty big zones, but they're not bursting, it seems. Yeah, God, like Ubisoft, or even like, man, I remember Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West being real bad about that whole thing. Well, the Horizon games is, yeah, it might not be a Ubisoft game, but God, that map was dense with stuff.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Where are we going? Okay. And the problem with me is I definitely get the I will get the urge to like clear all the things off the map if given the chance, which is often not great because it's not always fun.
Leave at once.
Because it's like it's just too many things, but I simply must. I think it remains true that the only usually if I'm having fun with the game. Yeah, if I'm not having fun with the game, it won't supersede like playing a crappy game. I won't be like, no, I have to finish all of this even though I'm not enjoying it. Nah, not really. But it can detract from the enjoyment of an otherwise fun game sometimes, where I'm like, well, now I have to clear all of these, and not always. Although I didn't 100% like Horizon, with all that stuff. There was simply too much. I think the PS4 Spider-Man is still the only like big open world game that I have completed like that. It's also relatively easy to 100% complete. There are a couple of games that I have. The games I've 100%ed are much smaller games, like, and very much built on repetition, like FTL and Balatro. I was determined to get Completionist Plus on on Balatro, which I did. All right, where are we going? Make the Albert's pass. Well, I guess it's just hello. Ah, there we are. Helena.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, what are we dealing with, I wonder? What manner of creature be thee, says I?
Anybody home?
Huh? Oh! Blah.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The hell? Damn it.
Nice try.
There we go. There we go. Ah. Enemy slain. Okay, did we do it?
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh, there we go. Okay, quest completed. Eye of the Warrior. Sure. So we have the pieces we need. Good. definitely gonna use the fast travel.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent.
Should have
Another job well done.
I think one more thing
And
to do.
just one remaining.
Yeah.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
What do you need?
I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
They are dragging this out a little bit, I think. Let's go.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I went up to give
Check
some
my
reads.
ability points as well. Let's have a look. Quite a few. If I want to master the Judgment Bolt, I'm gonna need even more. I don't have that one equipped right now, or any of those. I think this is maybe the first time they've used Harpocrates for yeah, some extra stuff. Whoa, what's that? Whoa. High speed punches. Ooh. Hold on a minute. I kind of want to try this one out. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta set that. Instead of that's the wind up. That's the slam. What do we think? Raging Fists, let's try that instead of that one.
Thanks to Sid, the man
Alright, Harpocrates.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time.
Oh, in that case, I'm busy.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight,
Armadillo.
while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Fix. What?
I see.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance.
Okay.
I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Okay.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Okay. Go get some materials. Oh, I see.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I'm sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
All right. Well, yeah, right? I was just thinking that, like, choose between getting to know a character I haven't had much time with, or more cute Clive and Jill stuff. I'm like, I mean, I feel like I want to I feel like it's got to be Jill, but...
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on
Safe's come to do both.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
I don't know. Is there a recommendation? What do we think? Jill one was very worth it. I was leaning towards the Jill option, so I think we'll go with that.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Yeah. Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Is it an internet-friendly numbered list?
Pepio nuts.
Oh.
Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here
that's my lunch.
Very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized.
You sure you didn't just give us your
So
shopping
much so,
list
in
by
fact,
mistake?
that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now.
Diet
Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I'm still wondering when
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Yeah. Still wondering when we're gonna get that outfit for Jill that we that one person was making. If that's even a thing. I should see about stocking up.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Potion.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Oh, I should have checked. Hold on. I don't know. We'll just go grab that while we're here.
You're seeing troops
Some more
amassing
rewards for doing stuff.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Meteorite.
Here you are.
Ah,
Come again. I may have more for you.
okay. Alright, Northreach Markets. Let's go.
Oh, where's Jill?
There's talk.
Keep them pilchard nice and chilled.
Ah, there she is.
Are those Pepio nuts? Never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts? And I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Alright.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today?
I'll get some garlic.
I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight.
Never know, might come in handy.
How the hell is anyone...
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it. Thanks for nothing.
That's everything.
Wow.
Let's see how Jill's getting
He
on.
really doesn't. Really enthusiastic.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
There we go.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
Pie!
Thank you.
Share some pie.
And I saw some bread.
Are we having a picnic?
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You're right.
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Hmm.
Clive.
Oh.
Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No. Come on.
No, Jill. This is how life should be.
Hmm.
And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Hmm. Now kiss.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back.
Animating a
I need to
picnic,
give
not
these
in our
ingredients
budget.
to Hippocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Well, that was very cute. Alright. Okay.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
That.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Look back.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
Yes.
Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Okay, quest complete.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Okay. Oh, good.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
Alright, alright.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Yeah. Big. Big hammer. Yeah, sometime later, yeah. Alright. Oh. Okay. Okay. You reckon we can do this?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh, thank God.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
It's like, now go and do that all again 3 more times. Okay, so now...
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Yep.
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright. Nope. Ah. Hold on a minute. There's a new missive that also seems to have a side quest attached to it. Hold on a minute. What's that about?
He cracked the crystal too. Joking.
Ah. About Blackthorn. Drag him out of the dumps, he's gonna throw him back in. Okay.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
So now people are giving me side quests by email. Alright, what else we got? Something right with that hound of yours. You pay me a visit of the toll. Okay.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
That will get an item of some sort. And off the record. Might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. immediately.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
And there's another one in Mid's dungeon. Okay, well these ones are like right here, so let's have a look.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
All right.
But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats.
No, not the
He
treats.
used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual.
What is it, boy?
Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Perhaps indeed. Okay. Now, what's this about? Blackthorn?
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
Piss off.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
That was?
A sword.
A sword?
Looking thing with a single edge blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Oh.
So that's what's troubling you.
Glorious. Folded 10,000
Troubling
times.
me exactly.
Sweet katana.
Distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
Look, listen.
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now?
No.
Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like.
Alright.
And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
Yeah.
Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
I'm fascinated to find out what that means in this context. He's a fucking weirdo. Right, let's see if Hippocrates knows anything about Torgal's condition.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
Doesn't want bones anymore. He wants...
I rather think she might be right.
Something else.
Though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides
Delicious
within.
marrow.
And I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it.
Oh.
If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones
need
may
a bigger bone.
different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
Okay.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Just picking up all of these side quests. Man, I've been up since very early today, so I might want to do a shorter one. Might want to call it soon.
Clive,
but let's see what's going on here.
Letter?
That's why I'm here.
Oh, shh! Secrets.
Otto might be listening.
Oh.
Is this better? A little. Listen, I've some bad news.
Oh no.
It turns out the hideaway may be
we're in
slightly
debt.
behind in its payment to certain lenders. And it's maybe my fault.
No.
But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square.
Oops.
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say.
In terms of money,
I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
Nope, he's found it.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan.
I'm beginning to understand how he might have ended up in this situation.
Oh, just Martha. And the Dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each.
No!
5 million each.
Oh.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway,
That's
you see? And,
not
well,
stonks.
I must have made some sort of oversight.
Oh, no.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you.
Yeah, that was clearly a bad decision.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough.
5
After
million
the king's ransom
gil.
we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, We'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you
5
have to
million
shoulder the
gil.
burden
Sorry, yes.
yourself.
15
Is there
million
anything I can
gil.
do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
It's an IOU.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are.
Oh, fancy rocks.
Something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
You go and talk to her. This is your punishment.
I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
No.
Do you think so?
No. No.
I don't.
No. We'll never see him again. Oh. Okay. I think I need to get some dinner and crash out because I am definitely feeling sleepy. We're making progress. Plenty to do. I think also being back here for too long starts to make me sleepy because it's very chill. It's like, So it's a shorter stream today, but we've picked up a number of things, did some hunts, and we'll carry on tomorrow. Alright, there we go. Oh. I have to see if I can get sleep at a more regular time so that I've not been up since like 5 AM today. No good reason. Anyway. Actually, I should go back to there we go. Yep. Turn to title. Alright. We'll do some more tomorrow. We will make some progress, do some side quests, do some main quests. Just in a sort of bit of a lull at the moment in between the sort of crazy highs, which is sort of, you know, more chill part of the game, and that's all good. Alright, thanks for watching, people. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah. We'll get to some more peak anime in a future stream. Alright. See you around, everybody. Bye.